Samiksha was having a tough time at her job. She had to launch a new product and everything was going wrong. Deadlines were too close, things weren't working as they should, and her bosses were putting a lot of pressure on her. One day, her co worker Arun did something really nice. Instead of talking about work stuff, he bought Samiksha a cup of her favorite tea and said, "Take a break and relax. We are here to help." That small act of kindness made Samiksha feel much better. She realized she didn't have to handle everything by herself, and her stress started to go away. With more energy and knowing her team supported her, she finished the project, and it turned out really well. She learned that even when work is super stressful, a simple act of kindness and knowing that your team has your back can make things much easier. Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to MIT Harbour Archives, a pod that talks about balancing your professional and personal life and inspires you to prioritize your happiness. I, Trupti Kulkarni, through my experience of helping various adjustment issues among working professionals, will be taking you through this refreshing journey through our podcasts. Yes, I know you must have guessed our podcast topic for today: building resilience at the workplace. So, what exactly is resilience? It's the ability to bounce back from the challenges of everyday life. And since most of us spend the majority of our lives at our workplaces, we also tend to face the majority of the challenges at our work. Resilience, in other words, is the capacity to recover quickly from difficult situations. Once you learn the skill, it will help you reduce the impact of any minor or major adversity you may face at your workplace. You may have observed that few of your colleagues have a pit bull determination. They are more resilient to difficult situations and come off of stress quickly. On the other hand, many others are more vulnerable to everyday pressures. They become stressed easily when things go unplanned. On the other hand, many others are more vulnerable to everyday pressures. They become stressed easily when things go unplanned. Regardless of which side you fall, you can always develop this essential quality of rising up to match your work stressors and having that growth mindset. The mindset that reiterates that certain unfavorable situations are a part of everyone's life and not a part of your alone. Now, before discussing the tricks to develop your resilience, let us quickly look at a few factors that keep us from bouncing back. 1. Any untrusting relationships we may have at work. The second reason can be any sudden changes occurring at the workplace. Third, a lack of emotional support outside the work, like from family, friends, or community. Fourth, can be the lack of communication among team members. It's also one of the major factors. When there is no clear communication on the processes, roles, and responsibilities, and there is no accurate information available, then it is very much possible. Fifth, less work recognition is another reason for employees to continuously feel stressed as they cannot see any reward for their efforts. So, in case you're feeling any of these at work recently, worry not, as I am now going to share with you certain activities that you can practically apply for developing resilience at the workplace. So, let us start. 1. Find a sense of purpose. Now, this is especially helpful during times of personal hardships, like loss of a loved one or maybe a failure at a project. Having a clear goal facilitates you to find a meaning to life's challenges. Once you have a defined goal, like reaching a certain post in the next 3 years, or maybe becoming a PMP certified professional, we will be more motivated to keep going and focusing only on what matters to us the most. Second, applying time management techniques. I cannot emphasize enough on this point. Time management is so important in so many aspects of life. Dividing your time effectively between urgent and important tasks can reduce the majority of your stress levels. Making a written schedule of your daily activities according to their importance and urgency is one of the strategies to effectively manage your time. Ticking off tasks as you complete them is such a stress buster. The third technique is maintaining a strong social network. Have you heard of talk therapy? Your social network provides you just that. When you talk uninhibitedly to your trusted friends, family members, or even colleagues, it gives a healthy release to your pent up feelings. A disclaimer here is that you should mentally make a note of who all, for that matter, will listen to you without judgment. Now, let us come to the fourth technique, which is cultivating a problem solving mindset. Now, whenever you face a problem next, make it a point to quickly make a note of all the possible solutions. You can try different strategies to deal with different problems and also create automated solutions to certain standard recurring challenges. Practicing this tactic will help you in reducing major stressors. The fifth technique is practicing detachment and mindfulness throughout the day. So, whenever you are next faced with a stressful situation, make it a priority to first take out 5 to 6 minutes to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is refocusing non judgmentally to the present situation without reacting to it. In fact, it provides a different perspective to the situation and hence helps in dealing with the situation effectively. In my counseling sessions, I often describe mindfulness as the self management of our attention. It helps us to detach ourselves from the anxiety and other negative feelings. It helps us to detach ourselves from the anxiety and other negative feelings attached to a certain situation and refocus on the solution from a different perspective. So, it's not uncommon to face challenging situations, tight deadlines, and high pressure environments. But how we respond to these challenges can make all the difference. Resilience, as we have discussed today, is the ability to bounce back from difficulties and adapt to change. It's a skill that can be developed and honed over time, and it's crucial for maintaining well being and success at work. So, whether you're facing a tough project, a demanding boss, or unexpected changes in your job, building resilience can help you navigate these challenges with greater ease and effectiveness. In today's episode, we have explored various strategies to enhance resilience at the workplace, including setting clear goals, practicing time management, maintaining a strong social network, cultivating a problem-solving mindset, and embracing mindfulness. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can develop the resilience needed to thrive in the face of adversity and uncertainty. Remember that building resilience is an ongoing journey, and it's never too late to start. Small changes in your mindset and habits can lead to significant improvements in your ability to handle workplace challenges. So, thank you for tuning into this episode of MIT Harbour Archives. I hope you found our discussion on building resilience at the workplace valuable and practical. If you have any questions or would like to share your own experiences with resilience, please feel free to reach out. We'll be back with more thought-provoking topics and practical tips in our next episode of MIT Harbour Archives. Until the next time, here's your guide, Srupti Kulkarni from MIT Harbour Archive Podcast, signing off for now. Thanks for listening and have a great time ahead. And always remember to find happiness in the little things.